seconds. Alright. Thank you. We're getting ready to start. Peace and blessings to everybody. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Alright, so you don't have to throw your questions in the chat. All you have to do is throw your emoji. I'm just going to read the names in the chat. Alright, we're getting ready to start in like a minute. Thank you for the birthday shout out. Thank you. Thank you. We're getting ready to start in just a second. Alright, so let's get started. I'm not going to read your questions. You don't have to post them. You could just post the emoji in the chat for private reasons. If you choose to post it, you know, that's your choice, but I'm still going to just go by your frequency and your name. Thank you for all the birthday shout outs. Peace and blessings. Alright. Alright, so I'm just saying your name and then I'm going to pull. So first name, Desiree. Hold on. I'm going to do that again because I have to align this correctly. So avoid that one. a second. I'm going to do it again. I had to line the string to the middle. Alright, so now we can begin. Alright, so Desiree, I'm going to do yours now. Alright, so you still have soon. Alright, soon is your answer to your question. Next person is spirit. Oops. Listen, let me get it together tonight. Hold on. No, I haven't been drinking. I don't drink. Alright, you have no. You have no. So the next person is Kiki. Thank you for the birthday shout out. Alright, you have no. So the next person is Ailey. Did I say it right? Allie. Alright, you have not now. Alright, Mokes. You got no. Okay, so you got Queen. Alright, so you got no as well. Like I said, you don't have to post your question in the chat for private purposes if you choose not to. You can just throw an emoji in the chat. Thank you. Yeah, today is my birthday and my solar return. Alright, Spirit. Alright, you got not now. Alright, Becky's next. you have no, go ahead and throw your emojis in the chat. I'm going down the list now. You're welcome. Thank you for the birthday shout out. Peace and blessings. Alright, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Oh, thank you, Becky, for the donation. Thank you for the birthday donation. Okay, Anna. Alright, you got yes. Thank you for the birthday shout out. Alright, Anna. Okay, Princess. Alright, you have a no. We got Ashley. You're welcome. Alright, you have no. Hope everybody's having a good day. Or had a good day. My birthday almost over. Didn't really do much. I had to take care of my daughter um, for my birthday because she was sick. But it's all good. That's my job as a mother. I don't have a problem. Every day is my birthday. You're gonna have to run the video back, Ashley. I forgot what your answer was. I think the last person was Anna. Yeah, the flu is still going around and stuff like that. So it always happens when the kids start school. You know. I mean, she has asthma, so it can get really bad for her. Regardless, she got asthma problems. So I just had to make sure her fever stay balanced and her breathing. But she's fine now. Like the best thing is she's too. Yeah, man. My son, he got sick, but I was doing like home remedies. I've been studying like natural herbs. So it didn't take him long. Like he got sick from her, um, but he's all right and I'm all right. I had caught a cold for like a few hours, but it was like I had little small symptoms of like stuffy nose and congestion. But as soon as I had I had some of that ginger tea, and I had mixed honey, ginger, and turmeric, and you know, we take that like you would take cough medicine and stuff. And then I always have a heat pack because I usually use a heat pack when I'm cramping, and I just put the heat pack on my back and rotate it from my back to my chest. See what the heat pack does? That's why everybody should go and get a heat pack. Get some type of, I got the electric one you plug in, but if you don't have the money for that, another way I used to do it is getting like a stocking or a stocking cap or a sock and just put some rice in it and just heat it up in a microwave. If you don't have that kind of money to buy an electric little thing, and I put it on my chest, and I put it like when I put it on my chest, it get rid of the mucus that's trying to build up. So it helps break it down, and then drinking hot tea. And then where I live at, there's southern pine trees. So I just take a few off of the pine tree and boil it in water, and I inhale it. It's like southern pine. So if you're up north, you can get northern pine. You know, wherever pine tree in your area, just take it. Like you can use it as a tea. Just study herbs, you know, and it worked. Like I feel much better, and it's just my daughter. She has bad asthma, so it take her a little longer. Yeah, sage is good too. Yeah, I bought a lot of herbal teas from the grocery store. Like I try to just like change my diet because it's all about the immune system. Just fight anything off. You just gotta take care of the body and get away from like toxic foods. You gotta eat. Excuse me. You gotta eat foods that give you energy. You know, like food that grow. We're supposed to eat food that grow, like trees. Like lettuce and stuff. But minus all the chemicals they spray in the air and shit. Just gotta be careful. Nothing's really safe these days. Um, but you can like practice. How to eat healthy and discipline. Your diet and stuff like that, and it'll help with your healing process. Because me, I got a heart murmur, so I have to be careful of, I got like diabetes and congestive heart failure in my family, so I have to be careful. Like I already know I got a heart murmur, so taking care of that is very important. Like what I usually do is fast. I fast for like a few days. Like I'm really trying to fast for a little bit longer. All right, Anna said, yeah. See, I haven't did any readings today because it was my birthday. But if you book now, I will be able to get you booked in. You know, for personal readings. So yes, I am taking them, but you won't get them tonight, depending on what you book. If you book minutes, it may take about whatever, depending on how many people I have in order. But if you book now, because it's first come first serve, most likely you'll be the next person to get your reading when I start doing readings again tomorrow. So if you want to book a personal reading, book now, so that way I can get you booked in and get your reading to you. You got no for that, Anna. Ashley, okay, I already answered. Okay, Saga, hold on. Hold on a second. Yeah, Sage. Let me see. Okay. All right, Sage. yes. Thank you for the shout out, for the birthday shout out. All right, you got KX. You're welcome. All right, they said not now. You're welcome. She said, oh, okay, you're welcome. All right, baby girl. All right, you have a yes. Thank you for the birthday donation. I definitely appreciate it. Much love to you. You're welcome. So, make sure y'all keep y'all energies clear. All right, keep your energies clear. Um, Try to keep your energy as clear as possible to the day you die, because there's so much going on with the planet right now. They're messing with, well, they're trying to fix it. All right, they're trying to fix the program, and people that don't belong in the program will be taken out. You know, they will be taken out only because they don't belong here. They were just some people were manifested in evil ways. You know, um, so it's gonna be a lot of deaths, a lot of them, and I'm not just talking about. Well, it could be. Just pay attention to your frequency, okay? Um, there's certain levels that I can channel for you, but I can't channel anything past, when the people around you, or those you know and love, will pass. You know what I'm saying? But don't take it personal. It is all divine, because it's pretty much like the rapture. Okay. See, people think that is uh, the chosen ones that's gonna be taken, but it's not that way. You understand me? This is the Garden of Eden. You understand? And the ones who are going to be pulled and plucked out of the garden are going to be the weeds, the toxic weeds that refuse to grow. Do you understand what I'm saying? See how they paint it is that those who are chosen will stay. You know, you're not being chosen and taken. You're being chosen to stay. You're the seed planted in the Garden of Eden. This whole plane is the Garden of Eden. Thank you for the donation. The whole planet is the Garden of Eden. Okay. Based off of how things are going, you must pay attention, okay? I'm not saying everything is true and everything is not, but based off of what you see in reality now, they say that Eve bit the apple. I don't think she bit the apple, because I'm not saying, and now we're not talking about people not being without sin, but we're talking about who does the most sin, all right? As far as respect and love, okay? If you're loving someone who cannot love you back, it's not a sin. It is only because this person cannot love, all right? Um, so most likely Adam bit the apple, all right? They lied to us because they cannot overstand temptation. And y'all have to realize the world has flipped it backwards. Okay, you as feminine energy are supposed to be the leaders. Are you supposed to be the leaders? All right, only because you are led by divine. Now, due to trauma from past experiences, whether it's toxic relationships, whether it's rape, molestation, sexual abuse, as far as harassment and all that stuff, bad experiences make you feel like you can't trust. You know, it awakens you to the world, right? Now, you're always supposed to fight for the greater good. And that's the whole point of waking up, is to fight for the greater good, okay? You're supposed to save yourself, but fight for the greater good as you go. If you have a friend or you have a family member who says, you're changed, you've grown, then you say, yes, I did. And then they start to ask why, and then you teach them. If they don't want to learn, then you push forward, okay? It is not your job to stay. I don't care if it's your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your aunt, your uncles, your bestie, your soulmate, your twin flame, whatever you want to call it. You don't have to wait for them to grow. You must keep moving forward. Now, when I say move forward, I'm not saying move forward to a new relationship. I'm saying move forward to your self love, your self growth. You want to be the one who God or the Most High or whatever you want to call it chooses. All right. Most of the people that are being taken and plucked out of this world is the ones who choose not to listen. Now, the greater good teaches you the best way to survive, but not survive as in, oh, I need this and need that. They will only give you what you need when the time is near. So this is why you gotta have that faith. You gotta have that belief that your soul got you. The greatest relationship you're supposed to have is the one with self. Because can nobody love you better than you? It is not a sexual thing. We've manipulated and we used and abused sex. Okay? And if you're one of those types, you must master the ability of celibacy. All right? And I'm not just saying this to be funny. You have to master your elements. Okay? Master the ability of patience. Master the ability of respect. Humble. Humble yourself. Whatever you did to cause you to be in this pain, whether you tolerated some bullshit, don't tolerate bullshit, not in a disrespectful way, but when you recognize bullshit and you recognize evil, get away from it. If it chooses to follow you, teach it. Teach it the knowledge you gain. If it chooses not to learn, then walk away. Because the one thing a lost soul, because a lot of these people, you gotta understand, a lot of these people are not human. Do you understand me? A lot of these people are not the chosen ones. It's either they were created in a lab, created as test tube babies, some of them are sex dolls, some of them are robots, whatever. A lot of these beings on this planet are not original. Do you understand what I'm saying? You have to understand and understand some of the people that you fall in love with are not human. They're either uh, traumatized and can't heal because they really don't care to. They prefer to keep causing havoc. And those are the ones that's going to get picked from the garden because they're not helping the program. And when you put people like that in leadership, they will lead you astray, right? So a lot of us have been led astray because someone else has been led astray. So what you must do is break that cycle, all right? You've been like, if you're on this path, most likely you was chosen to wake up because they don't need you continuing the toxic path of deception. So become natural as much as you can, right? Be prepared to be what you were created to be, you know, Mother Earth, Mother Nature, the womb holder, the temple. You are very important to the planet, you know. Thank you for the birthday shout out. Yeah, man, like, you know, and if you're a male and you're in your feminine, you must find a way how to master your masculinity, all right? If you're feminine and you're in your masculinity, you need to master your femininity. Like, it's the world has been flipped upside down, So learn how to be. Like, if you're somebody who masters the ability of being a bipolar, have anger management, you know, can't seem to heal, you want to reverse that and you want to become healed. You want to become less angry and you want to become less impatient. So you understand what I'm saying? So whatever your issue is, like if you have a problem letting go, learn how to let go. If you have a problem trusting, learn how to trust. If you have a problem trusting in people, learn how to, learn how to pull back when you see deception. Okay. Yes, drink plenty of water, absolutely, but make sure you're drinking. Not drink. Just be mindful of the ingredients in this water because like I said, it's a lot going on in the planet. But in order for us to be healthy, we have to stop promoting toxic things. Like even in water, it has chemicals in it. You know what I'm saying? So we have to just be careful of what we're doing out here. Try to master dieting on fasting. Excuse me, master fasting because there will come a time where you won't have much to eat, and the way we're eating right now won't won't exist on the level of what we're doing today. It would be more plant based because the world gives you, like, if it wasn't for people creating businesses and you know uh, places where they're making these farms of food and farms of fruits and vegetables, it will be everywhere in the planet. Just think about it. Imagine, because we need you to manifest. Imagine it being in the garden. Like they said, it had an apple, right? And in this tree over here, said, they said, don't eat the apple over there, but eat this over here, right? Just imagine, all right, the world just having the basic necessities you need, okay? It's not going to be luxury, but it will be enough for you to survive, right? Like I took a walk the other day. I don't know if some of y'all are following my Instagram or my Facebook, and I posted a video of a tree that was waving. I'm telling you, somebody had put in my comments, maybe it's a portal right there. I was like, well, it's something. But all I know is surrounded by that, it was a bunch of flowers that as I was walking on this path, that I can turn into a tea to heal my body. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't know anything about plants, you will never know what it can do for you. So try to go down that path of becoming plant based. Try to go down the juicing path. If you can't fast without eating at all, just slowly, you know, slowly switch your diet. Because what that will help you do is get your divine messages more. Because your brains will be healthy, your body will be energetic. Thank you. Oh, okay. Anna said. Okay, so Anna, you know what I'm saying. So let's return back to the essence in a correct manner. You know, our bodies our bodies is naturally supposed to be buried in the ground, you know, but they do all this extra stuff. Like, you're not supposed to look at death the way we look at death, because death is not what death is. All right. So you have no, death is just out of the body into another form. You see what I'm saying? It's transformation. Like, if you've been here, like, these are the things that the Most High don't like, that you think that death is it, because it stresses you out. It puts you in a lower level of frequency. It really tampers with your mind's eye, and then you start to focus on, oh, I gotta be. Nobody's eternal. Nobody's eternal. When someone you love has passed, because my brother has lost himself. He literally detached from his physical self because he couldn't accept the fact that my grandmother has passed. It wasn't something he was ready to accept, and because he couldn't accept it, he sacrificed himself. Like, his body is still present, but he literally left. He got detached from reality, and now he's in the 5D along with a lot of people who cannot deal with reality surface, and those are the beings who are trying to fight back for their vessel. you know um they're trying to get their vessels back so that they can be able to complete their mission. you know that's why I say a lot of them need our help, but the only thing that's going to get them to wake up is the opposite of what took them out. So if someone fears too much, they have to overcome their fears. All right. Okay, I'm Samantha. It's just that simple. So y'all gotta just pray for yourself and others around you. You can't save anybody. People will do what they want to do. All right, you got soon. So I'm not gonna stay on here too long, you guys. I'm gonna go take me a nice detox bath, to end my night and relax and enjoy the rest of my birthday best way I can, you know. And I thank y'all all for tuning in. Thank you for the birthday shout outs. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for the birthday donations. Appreciate it. Much love, y'all. Like, I really hope y'all getting these messages. Like, go check out my other teachings. It's not really labeled that, like the way you will want to get it labeled, because I kind of knew they were going to start censoring people. So I was just throwing it in there in a way. So just go with what you resonate with, and check out these videos before they shut down social media, because that's going to be the next thing they're going to do. And the divine wants you to be prepared for that, because all this stuff it's an addictive drug. You understand me? So just get the knowledge, make yourself a believer, make yourself strong enough to be prepared for the new world. All right, the new world is two new world agendas. The only one that's taking effect right now is the bad one, because something has to end in order for something else to begin. So when I was pulling my cards earlier, I seen the death card just fell out, as well as the devil's card. Okay, so it was pretty much letting me know death, pretty much death of the ego, death to the devils, death to the non-believers, death to everybody. So that's why I felt the need to channel that message and get off of here. Um, but all right, let me show you. I think they said show you. All right, let me get it, because I was like, wow, okay. Because I was pulling cards earlier, so I'm gonna have to deliver this message because they showed me the vision. All Alright, so that was the devil card. That was the second one that came out. Let me see. Okay, this was the first one. So we had the death card that came out first, and then this followed behind. Because at first, when I looked at the card, I was like, okay, death to who? And then they said, and they pulled out to this. So it's death to the devils, right? So it's very serious, and I hope you guys are taking it serious. You are not, if you chosen to wake up now, you're having a bad experience, and it's taking you on a journey to enlightenment. You are the chosen one to wake up. You must let go of your old ways, your old way of thinking. No more twerking, no more drinking, no more smoking, no more eating toxic foods, no more. You got to break these bad habits, because this new order that's going to come in, which is a divine order, okay? Because me as a messenger, I get a message from the universe, I bring it down. There are other beings on this planet that are doing the same thing. Those who lead have you know those who lead have two options. They're going to lead you astray or lead you the right way. You must follow and resonate with the ones who are going to lead you the right way. Okay, just because they said that they were going to shut your clubs down because you don't need to party, that don't mean that they're the bad people. They're actually the good ones, because being lustful and demonic is bad. All right. But you get what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? You're being chosen. Now, if you do not submit to the Most High's order, the way the Most High is telling you to go, you will be one of the ones that they will take out. You will fall for the illusion. You will go along with the plan, and you will be misled, and you will be left astray. Then, if you make the wrong decision, and you're really this in sheep's clothing, you will be plucked out of the garden. Please hear me. This is not a joke. This is not a joke. Judgment Day is here. Judgment Day is here. Okay? They're not going to get rid of the planet, the plane. They're not going to get rid of the realm. They're going to fix it. They're going to tune it up. And you have to be ready. So whatever you're doing now that you feel is stressing you out, think about it, fix it, and move forward. You have to. Because they don't want to hear you're brokenhearted, so you can't forgive. The whole way of the world is forgiveness. So you have to learn how to overcome that obstacle. Because if you don't, the people who hurt you, you will follow them. You will follow your toxic ex-boyfriend, or you will follow your ex-toxic friends or family members or jobs straight to hell. Do you understand me? It's not worth it. Use your discernment. Just because somebody's telling you that, oh, he's this and that, it don't mean you need to follow them. Your inner guide is there. Your inner self is there. If it doesn't want to do it, follow the first instinct. Do not follow your desires. Do not follow your desires. Okay? It's most definitely spiritual warfare. You got to be strong. All right? So I'm going to get off here. I'm going to leave it at that. All right? But it's very important. Very important. Choose a side. We are in the judgment days today, right now, as we speak. Tomorrow, when you wake up, make good decisions. Make good decisions. All right? But we are at the judgment day. You will see the planet it's almost, the planet will be more emptier and emptier, because there have been a lot of demonic devil beings around here. Trust me, those who do not want to change will go out faster. Those who don't want to repent will go out faster. You must repent for your sins. Forgive yourself. Forgive those around you. Know that they have not, know that they have been misled. I've been trying to teach y'all how to see the difference in what's going on. You understand me? Others have been teaching you, okay? to get you stronger enough to make the right decision. Make the right decision. Only love you need is you. Self-love. Okay? Because you will become, if there is no one around you to be your enemy, you will become your own enemy. And you have to be able to face yourself in the mirror and make the best judgment you can make. All right? Judgment Day is here. That portal I've talked about months ago, wide open. People are falling into the pit. You understand me? They are falling. And you know what? They are falling willingly, because you don't have to be an industry person to sell your soul. You could just be a fan. You could be a fan sprung out on somebody's moves and dance moves and vocals and looks. That's desire. Be mindful. Stop desiring the lustful state of mind. You have to free yourself or you will fall. All right? Peace and blessings.